Thank you so much indeed. We are live from Nairobi, Kenya, where we are to live funeral home, where the body of Elizabeth Disho Clemens is lying. And today she will be ferrying, or the body will be taken to the church. That is SDA New Life here in Nairobi. And we are expecting the service and the burial of the body before the body is taken back to Juba. For those viewers who are joining us, we had been updated you on the live or on our page, informing you that we will be bringing you a live coverage from Nairobi, Kenya, regarding the death, the grisly accident that is Elizabeth Beecher experienced during her life. And here, as you can see around, we have the family members who are here, and they are here just some few minutes to wait and give out what will happen, how it might be going. Just some few kilometers from where we are, we will be heading to New Life SDA Church, where we will be getting more some information regarding the death and more about Elizabeth. We are at Lee Funeral Home here in Nairobi, where we are waiting for the body of Elizabeth Bicho to be released or to be released for us to go at particularly SDA Church in Nairobi. And before we get there, Elizabeth was married, or she was married to, she's a mother of two kids, and the husband or got married in 2007, where she managed to have some two kids, and the husband died. That is in 2010, where she became a widow. Keeping in mind that Elizabeth was an attaché to the South Sudan embassy here in Nairobi, where she was pursuing PhD in education planning management at the University of Nairobi. And Elizabeth, keeping in mind that she died in that is 9th last Monday. She had been she had 39 years with two kids, and the husband was called Francis Mayamba, Francis Gerald Oburi, who is the father of the two. That is the late Francis Oburi, who was the father to the two. That is Francis Mayamba, who is 13 years old, the son. Then Jonathan Bule, who is 12 years right now. So Elizabeth, she was a mother and a married woman, but she had came to Kenya to pursue his course, that is a PhD in education planning management at the University of Nairobi. But finally, the what happened, and God, because God loved her more, so she decided to take the soul. So we are so much certainly that we will be gracing these events as we move on to ensure that we give you the updates and see how we can do the sampling and get more information regarding the body, or more information regarding the Elizabeth. So the name is Elizabeth Bicho Clement, born in 1982, uh, and she got the fatal accident on Monday, that is on 9th, and she was an education. She was attached to South Sudan embassy, that is the Republic of South Sudan embassy in Nairobi, where she went through what we call a fatal or grisly accident that took her life. So through that, we will be able to get more information regarding the what we call the information regarding the Elizabeth Clemens Disho. For viewers who are watching us live from various countries, first being the Juba, Cairo in Egypt, that is in Nigeria, Algeria, Canada, UK, and those who are streaming live from Nairobi, Kenya, we just wish to give you more information regarding to Elizabeth, who just left the country, that is on 9, and her body will be traveled or will be taken back for last send off in Juba, that is tomorrow on Thursday. And today the body is expected to be moved from this particular place to SDA New Life here in Nairobi, where the service will be holding. Some of more events will be followed, including getting more information about Elizabeth. And also, Elizabeth was the daughter to Fatima Eunice Mayamba. This was the mother to Elizabeth. And also Father Clement Moses, uh, that is Clement Moses, who is the father of Elizabeth. Elizabeth came from Kadiba, that is the state of Kadiba, that is in Maribi village, and also she is from Moru tribe, She was married, that is in 2007, as I told you earlier, after his husband died, and that is 2010. And she was blessed with two kids, that is two sons, Francis Mayamba, who is right now 13 years old, and Jonathan Bule, who is 12 years old. She was pursuing, that is a PhD in education, and she had just finished the education and she was waiting for graduation. We are so sorry to tell this, but finally what happens is the body will be taken back to Juba, that is tomorrow, for the last and final send-off. So the family is here. We are waiting for the body to be taken from the Lee Funeral Home as they proceed to the what we call the church service at exactly 2 p.m. or that is in Juba, that is 1 p.m. South Sudan time, but here in Kenya or East African, it will be 2 p.m. And we are just still waiting to give you more updates on what will happen, and we will proceed with you where we are up to the where the church service will take place. I'm your host, Takajuma. Keep on uh, giving us your comments on Facebook and other platforms so that we see what will happen. Here is just the more feedbacks and more people getting in to give out and also give the last views of the body as the body will proceed to the New Life SDA Church. As our camera person can show us, we have some people who are shipping in with various flowers to ensure that they also get and give the last send off. As you can see, or you can picture out, there is family members who are seated there, and they are able to see and they will be able to give us more insight about what will happen. And for our viewers who are watching us, thank you for sending in your views, and thank you for sending in your that is your condolences and heartfelt condolences regarding our sister Elizabeth Bicho. As you can check or you can see on our screen, this is the family that are sitting there to ensure that everything is okay. And as they move to the church service at New Life SDA Church, where Elizabeth was attending the services, we will be also getting more information regarding families, as you can see. So we will be giving you more updates regarding the Elizabeth Bishop and the death, and also we'll be getting some views from the family members who will be telling us how they used to love and how they would wish if Elizabeth was there. Thank you, our viewers who are sending in comments and who are watching us from Facebook and also YouTube and other channels. We can see your feedback. I'm coming live from Nairobi Hospital, that is from Lee Funeral Home. This is a neighbor to Nairobi Hospital, where we will be able to get the bodies and proceed to SDA Church, where prayers are expected to be going on, as preparation is also keeping on moving as we wait for the that is transportation of the body from this particular place to Juba. As you can see, there is a family members who are chipping in slowly by slowly, and their faces are up of full of some sadness. As you can witness, we've lost a very big icon in our society, in our family. As you can see, there is some movements in promotion here and there to ensure that the body is fed well, so that we get to the church that is in SBA Church, that is New Life SBA Church. As you can see behind me is the van that will be carrying the body of Elizabeth Gicho, as they do some preparations to ensure that everything is put in place to the data or to the latter, as we prepare to take the body of our late sister Elizabeth Gicho to that is South Sudan. As I told you, Elizabeth father was Clement Moses, and she came from that is the state. The state is called Kediba, and from the community called from the village called Maridi, and she was from Moru tribe. Keeping in mind that South Sudan is so much diverse and very big, the lady that is the late Elizabeth was an attaché to the embassy of South Sudan here in Nairobi. She was pursuing a PhD in education planning management at the University of Nairobi. She had just completed waiting for graduation, which was a sad news. for those residents who are waiting for him or for her to proceed to the next step. As we keep on keeping on and moving, as we keep and give you more information regarding what is going on here, we will be proceeding to the SDA church, as I have told you. We will be also getting some of the views or some of the families' memories, who can also give us most of the Elizabeth Bishop live as we wait to prepare to proceed to the SDA church. So we can get one of the pictures so that we can see how Elizabeth, how she was in his life. A very happy mother of two, as I told you. That is Francis Mayamba, 13 years, Jonathan Bule, 12 years, and also she was a married woman. As we wait to proceed through what is going on right here, we will be giving the update. So I wish to get some of the one of them to give us some of our views so that we get to know uh, Elizabeth more. And I'm being joined here by one of the relatives, the sister to Elizabeth Bishop. So tell us just your name and how you can remember Elizabeth.
My name is Jonathan. Elizabeth is my sister. Elizabeth is a very special person in our family, and she's taken a very very big role in the family. So for us, this is a gap that will never be filled. We are left with we are really heartbroken. She's done so much in the church. She was the person who loved God so much. So as Christians, we believe that we will meet Elizabeth again, despite the pain we are going through. But we pray that God will give us the strength. Thank you.
Indeed, those are some of the sudden sentiments from the family. If we can get another views from either the relatives to tell us how Elizabeth was, starting with your name, Saka, and if you don't mind. I'm not a relative, I'm a colleague. I'm Elizabeth Bishop. She is a very bad lost as the embassy and first down after she was a licensed resource. We are having hope that one of the days she will be one who will really help in the reforming the education sector of South Sudan. But now this incident has occurred and we are completely threatened. No way to express this this loss, especially with the colleague who are working hand in hand with them. Is really very bad. We are down. And you really, when we heard of it, it was a couple of years. I think what can we say? The death, nobody can have power over death because we are born. It's too soon. Yes, no one can. Thank you, sir. As you can witness, it is a very sad moment, keeping in mind that the colleague also talking about losing a very important and very icon person. As you can see on the other side of the screen, is the family members who are arriving in to ensure that they keep or they keep everything in good condition. Also, for those people who are watching us, thank you so much. That is Florence KG Tombe. You are saying rest in peace to herself. Also, that is Florence Kigi from UK. Anne Kokaro, may she continue to rest in peace. Also, we have many other views that we will be sampling out. As I've told you, this is Equatorial TV and we are live from Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you so much for viewers who are watching us from various countries and also those who are sending in the views. As we wish, as we sent in our condolences to the to the families and friends of this, that is Elizabeth Bisho. We have also got of the, the views of the families, the views of the families, and also we will be also having some of the family members as we proceed to the church. Also, where we are live from Lee Funeral Home. And I thank you for those who are streaming live from YouTube and Facebook. Thank you so much for what you're doing and also sending in some comments regarding the how this show Elizabeth was and how we celebrate her life as we expect any time from now the body will be moving from Lee Funeral Home to where we are and proceed to the church that is SDA New Life Church. As you can see, the SDA members have been prepared adequately and fully, and they are ready to go. Also, we can see the family members are so much in their situations where they are missing the soul of their sister, that is Elizabeth Bishop, and keeping in mind the statements that were given out, depending or coming from their colleagues, is that Elizabeth was a lady with full of wisdom, and South Sudan particularly have lost an important icon when it comes to education, keeping in mind that Elizabeth was pursuing that is a PhD in education planning and management. That is at University of Nairobi, where she had been just finished and she was waiting for graduation. A very sad news came out when she went through what we call a grisly accident. We will be updating you as time holds and as time goes on, especially what is going on. But for the meantime, keep on watching Equatorial TV live from Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm here just to brief you and to brief you on what is going on here. We'll be proceeding to the SDA Church, that is a SDA Church New Life, some 2 kilometers from here, and we will be giving you that is processions from this particular place to the SDA Church. But for the meantime, thank you so much, my camera person, that is Edgar, all production crew, including the CEO, also the whole management for Equatorial TV for giving this platform. Also, our JUMA team will be joining us tomorrow to give us more updates as we will be handing over this framework to the other side to give you what is going on in Juba. Here we are live from Nairobi, and tomorrow when the body arrives at Juba Airport, we will be also giving you more information regarding the body and the legs. As I told you, Elizabeth Bicho Clement, born in 1982. She's 39 years. Previously, I've informed you that she's 39 years, and she got a fatal accident that was on Monday night. She was a dictation attaché at South Sudan Embassy, that is the Republic of South Sudan, here in Nairobi. The daughter of Fatima Yunis Mayamba, and the father was Clement Moses. She came from Kediba State, from Maridi village. Also, Elizabeth got married. She was married, that is in 2007, after his husband died. After his husband died, that is in 2010, and that is Gerald, uh, Francis Gerald Oburi, who was the father of Francis Mayamba, that is the son, 13 years old. Jonathan Bule, 12 years old, and she was pursuing PhD in education planning management at the University of Nairobi, where she had been just completed, and she was waiting for graduation. As we have heard from the sister, they are mourning their daughter at a very large moment where they are expecting very rough. We have lost an icon where they will not find that icon once again. And we are live from Nairobi, Kenya, giving you the update on what is going on. It is just some quick clearance where after clearance we will be moving to the SDA church that is some few kilometers from where we are. And we are live from Lee Funeral Home. This is where almost to Nairobi Hospital, that is a neighbor. And we will be giving you more information. For those who are joining us and sending in your views, thank you so much for joining Equatorial TV. And we are live from Nairobi, Kenya, where we are giving you subsequent of what is going on, the proceedings. Just to come to all about Elizabeth, as I tell you, Elizabeth Bishop, Clemens, born in 1992. She was 39 years old. She was the mother and got the fatal accident as of 9. She was education attaché at South Sudan Embassy, that is the Republic of South Sudan, uh, that is in Nairobi. The daughter of Fatima Yunus Mayamba and father Clement Moses. She came from state of Kediba, Maridi, from Moru tribe. She was married in 2007 after his husband died in 2010, and she managed to have two kids. That is the two sons, Francis Mayamba, who is 13 years, Francis Mayamba, who is 13 years, then Jonathan Bule, who is 12 years, keeping in mind that she has left very young kids, 13 years, and also 12 years. This will be a very embarrassing situation, but when God love, she takes whatever she needs. We just want to say, rest in peace, our sister Elizabeth Bishop. We will be joining you soon. If God happens also, we will be joining you wherever you will be. We wish you an eternal life and may God grant you an eternal life. As we are going on well, the proceeding is going on well so that we ensure what is coming out, we get to inform you each and every minute. And this is the tutorial to you. We are streaming live, and also for those people who are watching us live, that is in Juba, thank you so much for sending in your views. We will keep on reading your views and also informing our viewers whatever is going on, and also keeping the updated on what is going. We will be moving from this particular place to the church, that is SDA Church New Life, and also we will be giving you what is going on there and what will be going on as we proceed. Thank you so much for what we are doing, and thank you for your watching and your views. Indeed, we are so grateful and thankful for your message, the condolences messages that you're sending in, and thank you so much for what you're doing as our viewers. For those people who are sending in the message on Facebook, thank you so much. For those who are streaming live, that is on YouTube and watching us live on different channels, we thank you so much. Keep on sending in the message of condolences, and we will be debriefing and also giving you more information about what is going on and what will be happening. We are live from Security TV, and thank you so much. We will be joining you soon as the body will be released out. Thank you so much for the production crew. My camera person, that is Edgar Kibagenzi. Thank you so much, the production crew and the whole system, that is the production system, Mr. Robert, the production director, and others. Thank you so much, Raider, Florence KG, and all production crew from Cuba, Canada, UK, also Egypt, Cairo, Somalia, Khartoum, and many other countries, plus including Kenya. As we will be back, we will be telling you and giving you more updates how far we can reach. For more information, join us later. I will be your host, Kakadina.